Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're going to look at the Kia Rondo. Now if you're looking for a small SUV that gives you a lot of space, you want something fuel efficient, front wheel drive, and you want great value, the Kia Rondo is a vehicle you have to consider. This is the EX model. It's about mid-level in the trim. There's an LX below it and there's an EX Luxury above it. But the big thing with this vehicle is it basically starts at the same price as a lot of our competitors' small SUVs. You get so much more with this car. So let's go through the car, look at feature by feature, all the value you're getting in this vehicle compared to small SUVs in its class. Let's start out front with the engine. This is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. There's no trickery here with turbos or V6s. This isn't a very heavy vehicle, so you don't need a lot of power to get you around. But it is paired to a 6-speed transmission that gives you a lot of gear ratios to give you the power and economy you need. It's got direct injections, gasoline direct injection. That's what GDI stands for. And that means you're going to get great fuel economy and great power. It's also got an active eco button inside. So if you want to get even better fuel economy, you hit one button that says active eco, and that turns it into a vehicle that gets even better fuel economy. The cargo area of any family vehicle is probably one of the most important pieces. If you've got kids, you've got a lot of stuff to take along with you, and you need some flexibility. So this is the EX model. The EX comes with standard with this cargo cover. It of course retracts, and I'll show you another trick with that in a second. You've got a lot of open space here, a big opening, a big flat floor, and of course the seats fold down. They also recline, so if you have a big square item, you can stick the rear seats very upright and stick a big square item in here, or you can recline them for comfort of the back seat passengers. If you want a 7-passenger, this has 2 seats in the back. Now they're not the biggest seats, but if you need emergency seats or you just want to take one car instead of 2, there's 2 seats that can go in here. If you don't go with the rear seats, you get a lot of underfloor cargo area. You've got another underfloor storage space right here, and the thing I like about that is that cargo cover that we talked about earlier. It pops out and it can be stored underneath the floor. You just flip up these areas here, and there's a little door on each side. You stick it in like that. You stick this one in like this, and your cargo cover is completely buried, so you can fold down the seats and you've got your cargo cover with you. Another little feature I like, this little LED light right here, that's actually a flashlight, and you can take it out, use it on your camping trips, turn it on like that. It works great if you go on a family vacation. You've got a little light with you. So there's so much practicality in the back end of the Rondo. It's really what sells this vehicle. The rear seats of the Kia Rondo are great for adults and kids. I'm about 6 feet tall, and as you can see, I've got tons of headroom. If I fold down the armrest here, it falls readily to place. You've got 2 cup holders, really soft touch things all the way around. But it's also great for kids. You've got these sunshades like this, and you've also got some storage underneath the floor, so you can put maybe kids' toys. Instead of being in the way of the feet, they can go underneath the floor. The driver's environment of the Kia Rondo is fantastic. You've got so much control over everything. You've got so many features for the value. You think about this car and what it's worth. You've got steering wheel controls for volume on your radio, and you can change your modes. Of course, that's standard in most cars. Cruise control right on the wheel, but you've also got your infotainment or your information system here on the steering wheel. You can adjust the way the steering feels simply from the push of a button. So if you're out on the highway and you want a firm feel, you just push this button, it'll change. If you want a soft feel in a parking lot, so you can move it with 2 fingers. You can do that all from the steering wheel. The Bluetooth in Kias are fantastic. When you use your Bluetooth in this, you can voice dial anybody in your contact. It's really, really helpful. You don't have to think about the name or the number. You just voice dial, give them the name of the person, and the car will dial all by itself. The EX model is great. It's got a couple cool features. It's got a heated steering wheel, automatic headlights, automatic wipers, so rain sensing wipers. You've got the rear beepers. You've got the backup camera. So many features, and not to mention it just feels great. Every piece you touch is this nice soft plastic. Your armrests both fall in nice soft areas. You've got leather seats in this model, and the leather seats are great. In fact, the front of this seat is really adjustable, just like this. It comes out, supports you, so whether you're a tall person or a shorter person, you've got a lot of support. There's a lot of thought put into this. If you want a cooled front seat, you can get that in this vehicle as well. Of course, heated front seats are standard. It's a really comfortable place. One of the features I like is if you take kids, this little mirror up here allows you to see your kids or see who's in the back, gives you a great view all around you. The best thing about this vehicle though is the visibility. You can see out everywhere, behind you, in front of you, huge windows. This is a vehicle that bucks the styling trend that shuts down the windows. It's got big windows. It's a great place to drive, great place to sit for a long trip. If you've got a family, you probably lead a fairly active life, and roof rails are great for people with active lifestyles, but the Kia Rondos are great. First of all, they're really sleek and low mounted to the roof, so they don't make any wind noise, but they're also really long, and if you're a kayaker like me, and you want your bars spread really far apart, you can do that on these types of roof racks. The other thing to keep in mind is sometimes people aren't sure about the size of a vehicle with all the stuff that they got to take. Sometimes there's that one vacation a year where you're taking a lot of extra things. Well, having good roof rails that are firmly mounted to the roof is great to add a roof box on. So those 2 times a year you're taking a little bit extra stuff that doesn't always fit in the trunk, you can put a solid roof box on the roof here and take all the stuff you need. So if you're looking for a fun to drive, fuel efficient, spacious family vehicle, but you're not ready for a minivan and you find the SUVs are too expensive and you want a lot of features, the Kia Rondo might just be the perfect vehicle for you. So head on down to Brantford Kia and give it a test drive.